When brothers Gary and Martin Kemp formed Spandau Ballet in the 80s, they became superstars in one of the most successful pop bands in history. Across 20 years, including a decade-long reunion from 2009 to 2019, the new romantic five-piece sold 25 million albums and became part of the synth-pop second British invasion. And as guitarist and songwriter, Gary was Spandau Ballet's creative force, penning global hits such as Gold and True. His success also translated to Hollywood. In 1990, he and Martin co-starred in the gangster biopic The Craze. Then came The Bodyguard, alongside Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner, which became one of the top 10 highest-grossing films of all time following its 1992 release. Despite all this, Gary, who releases his third solo album, The Reflective This Destination, next Friday, reveals he still struggles to acknowledge his talent. When I was young, a lot of time was wasted thinking I was an imposter and shouldn't really be there. Always. For a long time. Not now so much, no, but you do occasionally feel that, he admits. Those doubts persist to this day when he is being complimented on his songwriting. It gives me a warm feeling, but also then part of me thinks, really? Is it true? He smiles. In many ways, I wish I'd trusted myself and done more than 3 albums. Now, I would tell my younger self to work harder, as life is too short. The modest musician says he's proud to have been part of the 80s music phenomenon. We had no computers to smarten things up. People were good at what they did. The young kids were in charge and no older AR men were telling us what to do, he tells me. It was a great generation and globally what happened was incredible, whether it was us, Duran Duran, Culture Club, Sade or Paul Weller. All of us are still going, pretty much. Still, he would like to achieve more. When I look back on my life, I think I haven't done enough, he says. Career-wise, he has done theater acting, films, written musicals and launched the music podcast Raconteurs alongside co-host and friend Guy Pratt. Guy is the bassist in Gary's other band project, Saucerful of Secrets, formed in 2018. The group play the early psychedelic music of Pink Floyd with the band's original member 80-year-old Nick Mason on drums and Gary taking Syd Barrett's lead guitar and singing role. Last year they toured the UK and Europe. But right now, Gary's focus is centered on This Destination, which he describes as his most personal album yet, with some storytelling tracks and other semi-autobiographical songs exploring his thoughts and feelings about the past, present and future. In the track work, he pays tribute to his parents Eileen, a former school helper, and Frank, a factory printer, and indeed to all devoted, hard-working post-war parents. The couple died within 4 days of each other in 2009 in a devastating double blow.